of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio. EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, right?
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
and 5.
Ready.
Now, Shador. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Unlock it. Get it.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He was brought down by James.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns 1st down. On the ground, Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup.
65.
It's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18. 2.
To throw is Sanders. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him.
And he will get into the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 16th touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Now it's Sanders. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. They get this to about midfield. James Pierce in on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now Shador on 1st down. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons.
Talking about establishing yourself in this league as a young player, you don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. Boy, did he ever.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jack Panther. Here we go.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now, Sanders. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Yes.
They go play action with Sanders. That is caught right side. That's Hammond. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Go. Check packing 18. Ready?
On the give, it's Judkins. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the handoff, Judkins. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Dylan Sampson was the man who's trying to hook up with this. And it's going to be 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Howell. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
19 tight.
Back to throw. Howell. He's got the tight end. That's Pitts. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Falcons, 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here comes 2nd and 4. Howell. This one intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Mike, It's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
On the jump.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Ready, ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards through the air. It's a Browns first down. A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Open man's got it. That's Chark. It's scooped up by the Falcons. He gets free. Still on the move. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown Atlanta. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Hold the ready. Tight end on. Get it. Let's go.
On first down, it's Sanders. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 42-yard line.
Now it's Hal. Quick throw here is complete. Now a timeout. That's their first. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Hal. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacting the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. Dragons. 19, 18. Ready.
To throw is Howell. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now return coming from the 7.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. It is 2nd and 9.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
On play action, Shador. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tight.
They'll throw with Howell. This is hot down that right sideline. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Here's Sanders to throw. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 8.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one heads directly out of bounds. The mark it just on the other side of midfield.
Their own 47-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 33 yards.
He'll look to throw.
First down, Falcons.
That is going to be, and he's got it. Touchdown Atlanta. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Traveler. Traveler. Let go.
They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
On first down, lays back to Sampson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Sanders going to throw again. He's got it! And he'll take it on in. DJ Chark, touchdown Browns. Well, they get on the board. That adds the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
There's a throw right side. To be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure.
That is hot. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Ready,
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 10.
Go!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
At the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
28 yards.
First and 10.
First down.
On the ground, it's Simpson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go!
Once again, it's Sampson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 20, here's second and a yard.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Get up. 60 Bobcat, 60.
To throw is Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to run here with Sampson. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And
he's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice shot here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now, faking the give. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Howell. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Back to throw. Howell. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Gonna bring up fourth down. Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Gutsy call there. They forego the field goal attempt and allow their offense to come back on the field to try to end this drive with 6. Now, how often do we see those plays blow up in your face and we question the decision? But when they get it right, we have no choice but to tip our cap and say, job well done. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.